Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So sorry for the slight delay, but hello, welcome to VDRL, short for VD Racing League, and welcome to Tier Sunday and Tier 2. Sorry, round 2. Today we are at Baku, and we are going to see what these lovely drivers can do, and see on where they will qualify. Hello, Art. Hello, Martin. Hello, Flea. As Martin has also put, you can also put your qualifying predictions down below. And I will read them out and I will see if they are correct. So, Martin's gone with Nilu, Ruben, and Bradley. That is a strong shout, especially after Ruben won last time out in the Madrid wing for Sunday. So he is the one to look out for today. I know it is only round 2, but we will go through the current standings for Tier Sunday. So let's see who is leading the Driver Championship. Ruben is in front with 50 points after obviously the win. Remus is in second, followed by Toro in third. Tornado is fourth. Nilu is in fifth, but he did get fastest lap last time, so he's another one to look out for. Geeknik, he's in sixth. Martin is in seventh, which is quite good. He did have a bit of a did have a bit of an issue yesterday, but yeah, I think he can do well today, as we now have a qualifying retirement in Toro, so he will start last. But the drivers are still getting ready for their qualifying setups. So let's see what they all can do as the timer does tick down. Then you run for Martin in P7 in the standings. You have Cyril Sachs in P8, Don Play 0 in P9, and Albert in P10. That is your top 10 in the constructors. Sorry, in the drivers' championship for Sunday. As we have Nilu has come out in the Audi. Again, please put down your qualifying predictions, and I'm gonna make one of my own. I think I'm gonna go. I think Bradley has got retirement, so I don't think it will be Bradley. In the thing. I think it's going to be Nilu. I'm gonna go Nilu, Ruben, and I'm gonna go wildcard here. I'm gonna go Square. I think he has a possible chance. I think I saw him last week, so I can't really question on his ability on around here, but I hope he does do well as he rounds the Castle chicane, as most drivers do come out. Which we have got 2 new drivers in today. I think they're only reserved. They were at the V-car drivers in Totti, and I think it's Captain. Yeah, I think it's Captain. So those are the 2 that we'll be looking out for today with the new drivers. But now, time to look at the constructors. This again is round 1, so anything can go any way. Williams lead the way in 69 points. Red Bull is 67, so they're 2 points behind. Ruben has left the session. I think that'll be a disconnection. We'll see a couple of them throughout, maybe. It's nearly around turn 20. He'll start his lap. Obviously, you don't want to use the battery too much to drain it. You will suffer on your overall lap. Again, please keep in mind with that. And here you go, as Nilu now goes into turn 1. Again, you don't want to go too deep into turn 1. It can cost you, and he can hit the wall, which he luckily does not. Most drivers are out apart from 2, and that is Waits and Darius. Please keep, so obviously them two are not out. Obviously I think Ruben has disconnected, so his car won't be out yet. Oh, there's a bit of a slide Nilu. That's going to cost him some time. He will have time to find on an extra lap. Again, he's using battery here. It's not a lot. I don't usually see a lot of drivers use battery there. Again, they will shift modes from hot lap overtake to medium, maybe non. The thing around about this section, I think you really want to use non on medium. You just use overtake. That is what the blue thing there with the percentage there. That means that the car is in overtake. With these new regulations and the new game. And we do have one of the Ferrari drivers in Waits. He is currently out, so he's going to do a prep lap. Obviously he's in an out lap. Nilu's is done a 1:15.0. That is quite impressive. That is a good sector 2 time for what he's done. Plus the other drivers are more likely going to do an improvement behind. So obviously it will be provisional pull for now. Ruben has joined back, so he will get out of the pit lane sooner or later. There's another problem on the straight. Moisture battery will be hit to 0. Stays to the left. It's a 1:39.2. It's quite impressive. If I have a look at yesterday's results for qualifying, I think the fastest was a 1:39.1. So we are done quite well already. That's a quite impressive benchmark time from Nilu. Martin sets a 1:41.7. Again, not bad from Martin. 11 time. Squirter's does a 1:42.6. So he's a 10th. So not even a 10th. He's 9 tenths behind Martin. Here comes Captain in the V car, one of the reserve drivers for today that he's come into. Podgy goes P2 with 1:49. Joe Sachs goes with 1:58, but he's going to think it. Captain does a 1:42.4. He's ahead of Squirter. He's still got a lot of time to find with his teammate. That's a yellow flag further back. Again, I think with rules, we're not allowed to do that on purpose anymore, because I think due to overtake, does usually get taken away, but I don't think it did for qualifying. Here comes John, plays 0. He goes to the line, goes second with a 1:47. So no one's really posing threats in Nilu's time. Here now comes Waits in the Ferrari. He's gone a bit too wide, but he's not invalidated his lap, so he's got lucky there. And I'm surprised he's not used his overtake here, because it's something a lot of drivers would usually use. They're all using different strategies, they all have different preferences. It all makes them go either faster or slower, so that just also keep in mind. So here comes Wayne now on the back street. Now he's activating overtake mode. I made a huge difference around here to see if he's not getting now again, but I think he's going to go into the pits. 3 minutes left again in session, and there you go. Waits goes into the pit, so he won't get a lap time on the board yet. Is that to still get a lap time on the board still though, but it's a shame. So Sex will now come into the pits. No, he doesn't. He goes to continue. So he feels he can make an improvement, which he can, because he did set 158 and stays. It's a shame for the Mercedes driver. Obviously let someone by. Guerta, he's not going to go quicker. Tati goes into the pits. Julian has crept up with a 1:39.8. He's 6/10 behind Nilu. He seems like the only one potential threat. So Audi are in a 1-2 lockout here for now. With 11 minutes to go. That's quite really good. I think we did have an improvement. Or I think we had either someone joining. I think it might have been Mascots. Sure. You can see now Julian has got a player. Obviously, he's not doing anything, so he's going into the pit lane. So how is most of your drivers into the pit lane? We are waiting for Abu, who's I think he's still going to set a time. I think yeah, he's going to go quicker. Oh, a bit of a spin there. He loses the rear. And that's another key thing here we saw multiple times, especially with Bota yesterday. The car can be lost beneath you. You can lose it, especially at turn 16. That can really hinder you. We saw it twice yesterday. A lot of drivers did go off on that corner, so that's a key thing. I was gonna say Abu got close to the wall, but he hit the wall. He's still going to continue. And Waits has gone on an outlap, so I thought, clutters the wall. That's going to be his qualifying done with Ruben John's back again. And it's a very strange line, Abu, but it's still going to be a quick one. It's 1:19.3, not the quickest. He's 4 seconds out, just go a bit wide. Again, he doesn't invalidate his lap, so he's got lucky there. Here comes Abu now. Uses straight mode. He's already depleted all of his battery. It's something we do usually see a lot, but not there. So it is a shame for him. It's not going to be a 140s. I think it's going to be in the 140s. It's going to be a 145. So he goes 9th. So the people who have set a time, he is currently last, which is a shame. He has gone out again, which is interesting, so he can have a feeling that he can go quicker. So here's the time that we need to have a look at. Because he's done a 1:39.2, and yesterday we saw 1:39.1. It was set by Bradley. But Bradley has got some time to go back, so obviously he'll think he's going to... Ruben has left the session yet again, so he is having troubles there, so he's really going to... Straight with 8 minutes to go. He's going to have issues down in P16 in the Williams. His teammate Scrud is up into P7. But by the looks of it, it really is going to be an Audi lockout. Audi is going to run away with this. Please also feel free to, as I mentioned before, please be free to put down your qualifying predictions. Made my qualifying predictions at the start of qualifying, but obviously I know we are midway through it. You can still put them down and I will still read them out. Here comes Newey now. He is going to start his second lap of qualifying. Conor Kraus goes with a 1:39.7, So he is now looking to be in contention with the pole position. He's still 5/10 behind Neely, who is now on an outlap. He's going to start his second lap. But that is really one to look out for. Totti is in P5. There you go. Neely now goes into turn 1. Let's see if he's up on his sector 1 time. If he goes into turn 2, again, stays near that away from the wall. I'm going to cut the curb there. Be careful to not invalidate it. Careful not to lose the rears as well. Go into the wall to lose a bit of your end plate. It's something you do not want to do around Baku. That can cost dearly. See, please show Totti. Totti is currently B5, but we are currently on board with Nilu. Nilu is currently in pole position, and he is up. He is up, but not by much. Let's see what Nilu can do. He's up on his sector 1 again. We are having an improvement as well. Waits is in P4. That's a really good improvement. Let's see, he's gone into P5 again. Let's show Martin's improved, so he's now into P7. I think he did qualify P7 here yesterday, so that's quite amazing for him. Here comes Nilu now. Yeah, you don't want to go right up to the wall, but you don't want to go too close to the wall. George Streams, he will win this, is my prediction. You know what? It's a quite poor move for Totti to win this. You know, obviously I think he's reserved driver. This is his first race here in VDRL. I think he could do well, but it comes nearly now. I'm assuming he's going to go quicker, but let's see how quick he goes. The 139.203, so we do not break into 139.1s. Fastas now, we still yet to set a time, so as other drivers like Darius and Ruben. But those three still yet to find a time. Fastas is currently on a flyer. So let's see what Fastas can do. A little bit easy to throw, he's a little bit tentative, he does have a lot of battery saved up. Not a great thing to do here, he's already in the he's about to go into the 130s now. Here you go, he's still not using battery. He's gone left. Up goes into the pits. Here goes Vasquez goes. Let's see the pits, which is a shame. Albi's not going on a flyer. Cyril Sachs, by the looks of it, has locked up. Connor, that will cause a lot of issues. I don't like this. Totti's now into the pits, so I don't think he's improved. Martin goes up into P6, so he's looking for. So he's already found improvements. I don't think he's going to go quick now. I think he's on a slower. Yes, he is. You can see he's weaving. Will cost him time. Yeah, he is. He's going to do another thing. So nearly halfway round, more than halfway. He's currently leading. He's on provisional pole with a 139.2, followed by Connor Cross with a 139.7. He's currently 5/10 still behind. Oh, Abu flutters into the wall. Might see a lot of that, which is a shame, sadly. But these drivers, they will pick up from wind damage either in qualifying or in the race. And for these, I would say it has to do with qualifying, because it can easily fix it, even though it will cost you time. But with 4 minutes now under to go, drivers that are going to be cautious now. It's going to be Vastas, Darius and Ruben, because they are still yet to set a time. So Sachs and Abu are currently down in 10th and 11th. Vastas is in 12th, we're still yet to set time. Martin, I think he will be heading into the pits. You can see he's still staying to the left. Yes, he does. Stays into the pits. Squirter is out, so he will be looking for an improvement with the Williams team. We do a couple of cars, I think, going out. So you get Squirter on a cross, so he's going to look for improvement. Waits, he's going to look for an improvement. So they've gone early to beat the traffic, which I don't think that you can do, because we have still got 3 minutes to go. So they're going to impose themselves under heavy threat. So they're going to try and beat the traffic, but cars now, they'll be starting to think of leaving and booting up some fresh, soft compound tyres. Squirts will start his more than likely final qualifying lap. Let's see what Squirts can do for the Williams team. Here you go. Goes into turn 1. Goes really well. So you see a bit of traffic to the left of him, but he's already cleared traffic. There's a Mercedes up in front, but that's only one car, so he needs to try and leave. He needs to either slow down. He's going to put a hindrance to him, or he needs to try and catch him to see if he can get out of his way. Most of the drivers are out. Captain is not out. Ruben is not out yet. Harris is not out, and Vastas is not out. But those are the ones to still look out for to see if they go out. Ruben now has finally come out. So maybe Darius and Vastas, I think that their qualifying is done. Obviously, a lap around here is obviously 1:39, so they still got a couple of seconds to still decide if they want to put a time up. Squirter takes a very weird line there. I don't know if Squirter is going to improve or not. Let's have a look to see when it's up to time. You are looking at around about 1:15 to do really well. To beat, especially beat the it's not. It's going to be a 1:17. Sorry, 1:16. He is up, but it won't be pole. Obviously, Neely thinks he can go even quicker. Here comes Squirter now. Captain is still in the pit, so I think at this stage, Aris and Vastas and Abu, they're going to stay in their positions, unless drivers like Ruben, they will improve. It is 50 seconds, so there you go, there's an improvement. Squirter, he stays P9 though. I think Connor Cross is up on his time, which is a shame for him, but Nilo is going to be the one to watch. He didn't have a massive improvement last time out, and we gained about maybe a couple of thousandths. So let's see what Niru can do. Goes into turn 1 again. You can see he stays middle. As now we have Kevin is going to invite Arias, I think. It's going to be a bit of a shame. I didn't realize he was out. So it's going to be a real shame for him, but we'll start with the bank with the qualifying banners. There's no qualifying, has finished. Waits is in P4. Captain stays P8. Connor Cross is out. I think he's retired in pit lane, so he thinks he can't do any more improvement. That is a shame for him. Abu stays in P11. Vastas is in P12, so he didn't get a lap time. Darius still didn't get a lap time as well. So he had issues. Bradley didn't get a lap time. He had a qualifying ban. Toro is I think he's starting from at the back. Triple Zero stays at P7. That's not much an improvement for him. Here comes Neil. Let's see if he can extend his lead. Totti goes into P3. That is quite impressive for him. Julian goes into P2. He displaces Connor Cross by a 10th. But Noah can still catch Nilu. He doesn't go quicker. So that, by the looks of it, I think might be pole as Squirter goes into the pit lane. Martin is going to do an improvement. He goes into P6. That's a very good lap for him. We have another finish in Sirius. He goes P9. Ruben goes into P2. He manages to get the last lap and manages to get it and secure P2. That was quite a qualifying session, ladies and gentlemen. I have to agree. But Nilo, again, he was one of them like Bradley yesterday. He showed us quite domination in qualifying. He set the pace all throughout, and he's did a quite massive lead with 4 tenths. Nilo is your pole position, followed by Ruben, then Julian in P3. Connor Cross in P4, Totti in P5, I'm quite surprised by him. Waits in P6, Martin in P7, Don't Play Zero in P8, Captain P9, Cyril Sachs in P10, Squirter in P11, Abu in P12, Vastas in P13, Bradley P14, Darius P15, and Toro last. Which is a shame from Toro, but again, I think he, as he said yesterday and last week, he is starting last on purpose. So let's see what he can do from back of the grid. Let's see if he can make the way through up like he did yesterday to finish on the podium. So as now we wait for the drivers, looks like it is a bit of a cloudy one today. Please put down your race predictions. I think it might remain the top 3, but we did see yesterday that the tyres are key. You do not want to go on the offset, so starting in the mediums might not be the wisest choice. You might want to start on the hards or do another or you can't be on the offset. That's what cost Bradley the win yesterday. There's a bunch of safety cars, so also that won't be a key question for you as well. How many safety cars do you think there will be? So please put down that as well. Well, George Tozzi P3 at least. I think qualifying P5. I think he will have a quite chance. Manages to put strategic mind. I think he might be able to do that. But he also has to try and keep it out of the wall as well, as that can hinder a lot of these drivers. As front wing damage can cause them a lot of issues. Please do keep that in mind. We also saw yesterday that it looks like it is going to be a possible 2-stopper. So it is going to be at least that. So we don't know if they're going to say it as we hear the countdown now, as the drivers have now it. So I don't know if we've been given the ready up button. So that's going to be someone who's going to get a massive telling off to. But here we go. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 lights. It'll be a long one. There you go. It's lights out and away we go. So here we go. The offset tyre, you can see there's a mixture of mediums. Neela leads the way. Gunplay 0 has gone backwards. Martin's gone upwards. Gotti has gone into P7. That's not great for him. Martin's gone back again. You will see a bit of thing. You see a bit of contact going further behind from Nilu. Conacross is up. Martin's gone up again. This is looking thinking Toro has stayed last again. It's something you don't want to do. Williams going side by side on Ruben. Oh, Ruben went into the bit of the wall there. That's not looking good for him. So far, they're doing it nice and clean yet so far. A lot of moves. Toro is up on Darius. Looks like one of them is being ghosted, so I think Darius is still yet in the game. Because that, I'm afraid, is just how the AI will work for this. If you are not in the game, the AI will drive for you and it will be ghosted. Which is a shame for Darius, so obviously he's still not in yet, but your flag. I think that's fast as he's had a spin. Squirt is still is dropping, which is a shame for him. Hurra is up onto 12. And oh, that's close the wall. He's lost his front wing. I don't even know who that was. That might be suicide. Oh, I think it might. His Waits is gone. Waits is gone. That is. Whoa, he's crashed there. That's a virtual safety car, which I'd be surprised that it is a virtual safety car. But he's completely gone. That's one Ferrari gone, and that is a shame for Waits. It is a VSC on the first lap, so these drivers will cool it down now, but there's not much. Have the biggest potential in P5. I think he's made a bit of improvement. Darius is now joined. So I think the virtual safety cars really helped him a little bit. Cyril Sachs is going to be pit, so he was the one that had a bit of front wing damage. He's retired, so that is a shame for him. But Darius will be starting P14 when he gets into the car. Race has left the session. It's a shame from them two. They didn't even get up to 3 laps, not even the second lap, and they both have retired. Shame for both of them. Still yet waiting for the green flag to go. Companies who has a drive through, so he didn't do well. I think Abu's done the same, but there you go, there's the green flag. Alright, we'll be now looking at the move. He's up into P10, so he's done massive improvements with him, starting at P16. So he is currently the only Red Bull driver on the field. But he's got a lot of ground to move up, especially with the constructors. It's going to hinder him a little bit. You see, he's playing it nice and easy. He's just racing the other cars. He's not doing stupid moves. There you go. Just the move on. Don't play zero. Next, he's got Abu in front. There's got a little bit of the corner there. Now here comes Toro. This is where you think he does go wide. Abu goes wide. That is not good for him. So he's going to get this move is going to be slam and dunk at turn 16. Now 17. 18, 19, and now you go to turn 20. Leo gets past this level 147. Conor Cross now takes over 146. Totti goes backwards. He's got moved by Bradley. Martin goes up. Toro now goes up into P8. Martin goes up now again. You can see now that this is not good for the both of them. They're going to go side by side into turn 1. And he's close to the front wing. Good move. That's a yellow flag further ahead. That, I think, is an actual safety car. There's a front wing gone. I think a car has gone off. Martin's gone up. I think Totti has got. Uma's lost a bit of front wing. So people have already been in the pits. Don't play zeros in the pits. Why is that? No, I think it's a virtual C. It's a VSC, I think. I think Totti's probably a little bit all over the place. I think, yeah, he has. Yeah, Totti is missing his entire front wing. It's a shame for him, but he has brought out the VSC. I'm sorry, Judge. The first time that we can ride on the board is that we see him missing a front wing. So he is in P7, so that is not a good look for him. The two McLarens, they're doing really well. They're up into P4 and P5. Oh, how is he? He's clawed the wall in the castle section. I have a feeling that he's definitely going to go into the pits in this lap and put on a new set of front wing. Like it is a VSC, you can see there. I've only had about 1 lap of racing fully, which is a shame for these drivers. A shame for us because we don't get much action, but it is Baku. We don't really get much. There you go. We're green flag and it's a little bit spin, but I don't know if that's the pitch a little bit. I'm not too sure exactly what happened there. I think he will go left. He will go into the pits. Yep, you can see he just made a bit of a left. He will. Oh no, he does. Oh no, he does go into the pits for a new front wing. Oh, he hits the. I don't know if he did hit the ball. It's a bit glitchy. But oh well. Here comes Conor Cross. Spartak goes up. That's the fastest was go up as well. A little bit moves. So since Totti is in the pit lane, Darius is making quite good moves. I know. I'm sorry, George. The first time that we see him, that he just missed a front wing. Arbu is in the pits as well. Taro is looking on the move of captain, so the sister team is doing quite well. That's a yellow flag. That's Darius. As I was mentioning, Darius is doing quite well. As we miss Taro into P7. This is not good, but he's gone again. It's a corner that you will see a lot of drivers might go off. Abby's gone on the soft tyre, which is strange for him. The gap between the top 3 is still under 2 seconds. I think it's about 1.1, I think, so it's 1.1. But Ruben is still chasing Nilu. Nilu has done quite well, but obviously with not much racing, Ruben can't do much to fight back. Now here is his chance. Ruben is going to go on to the attack, his 4/10 lap. The slate brashery is going to be a key thing here. It's going to be a yo-yo. It's most seconds, it used to be the DRS. Now we're just overtaking straight mode. Straight mode is obviously in different places than the DRS. And Ruben might get it, but in the end he looks too far back. I think he's going to stay back into turn 1. Yes, he is. Conor Cross has decided that the medium tyres can't last 5 laps. I think he's got a bit of a front wing issue. Yes, he does. That's why he's missing the entire end plate. Which, it's a shame for Conor Cross. The McLarens were doing quite well, so Martin goes into P5. Taro goes up into P6. Might be enough to places, near enough for all the hard compound tyres. And Cross is now going to another set of hard compound tyres. Nestas is still on hard. Darius is on hard as well. So a lot of these drivers, they will be on the same tyre strap, so more than likely most of these will pit in the same lap, unless there is a safety car. Obviously the pit window does open around about lap 10 or 11. Okay, so that will be extended to maybe lap 14. So look at either from lap 10 onwards for these drivers to pit. We'll have a second pit stop as well. That will be happening maybe lap 18. They decide to go on a set of mediums. So I think these mediums are going to maybe last about 8 laps. And we were on the virtual safety car, so we can maybe extend it about 2. So we might have extended by maybe another 1 lap or maybe another 2. We maybe expect them to pit. Maybe they can last maybe 10 laps. Rubens he looks a little bit closer now. Yeah, he is quite close. He is gaining. He's gaining on Nemo. This is really going to upset the Audis. They're going to be in second and third when Ruben does make a move. He's going to go right. You know, he's not going to do much defensive, which is not going to be surprised. That's a yellow flag. That is Audi, which I'm so sorry for him. Oh, he's going slow. Square's just gone slower for Captain. Sorry, no, Captain's gone slower for Square. Shame for him. You can see now the Audis, they're going to be hungry. I think if they're going to try and do this, they need to play a team game. I mentioned in previous seasons before. Last time makes the move from Captain, so he's doing well. Captain is in the pits as well. Audis, they need to work together. Oh, sorry, I was like, to mention. Oh! Ruben's got side weapons. That means the Audis are now capitalizing it. Obviously, Julian goes into him as the ghost. Toro makes the move on Martin. It's a shame for Martin. Two teammates for TA Saturday. Now, enemies today in some rivals. But the Cadillac in the Red Bull. Toro goes into P5. He's already in P5 on lap 6. He's doing quite amazing for him. Ruben's dropped to P3. He's struggling in the mediums. It's not a something we would like to see. Obviously, these drivers would be well to manage the tyres and control with tyre wearing and change the way that they race throughout the race. Obviously, go full speed and along with that one, and just easy in the throttle in each turn. This is not a good look for Ruben. It is a shame for him. Let's go a little bit really close to the wall, but he's going to look for moves. Yeah, I think he might play the defensive game because Nilu will want this win. Here comes Mastas now. He's obviously, you're going to see a lot of use power straight. It's kind of obvious on what a lot of these players want to move. I preferably would say we can turn 2, or after turn 2 would be the perfect corner here. That's a yellow flag. That I think might be a safety car. That is Darius again. He's gone. Or is there a safety car? I don't know. Don't think it is. I think it's another virtual safety car. Which again is a shame for him. Yes, I think it is actually. I can have a look at the board. The drivers usually tell Darius left the session. So he's having connection issues, which again is a much shame for him. Olivia C. So a lot of these drivers might capitalize it, like Don't Play Zero, so he's obviously capitalized in this. But again, the top 7, top 8. The top 8 are still yet to pit. Still, there you go, race control, so it is a VSC. So we do go green again. Right, Brock has made some moves as well. He's fighting with Squatter. Julian is on the back of Ruben, so Ruben's made the move up to P2. Oh, Ruben's pitching it again. I think this is going to be Ruben's day here. If he keeps making errors like that again, you can see the difference in like, oh, Julian, that's the corner again that I mentioned what Boaty did yesterday. You can see a lot of drivers, they will wobble at that corner. This is going to benefit Nilu as much. Corner cross, again, he's got Bastas ahead, so he is in an Alpine and Williams sandwich. He's looking at the move, it goes left. He was looking at the move, again. You can see again. Connor Cross. I mean, he's on. By the way, I think there's throttle issues. Ruben has left. That's a shame for him. So that's a free move. As by the looks of it, he's on a McLaren. So that's Bradley up into P3. By the looks of it. Shame for Ruben, but we knew constantly throughout qualifying he was having issues. Yep, he's into P4, Bradley is into P3, which that leaves the nice gap between him, Danilo, Julian and Bradley. Lucky for Ruben, he's not lost him out, so that's good for him. Bastas is behind Connor Bradley, and Connor Cross, but he will be looking to make the move on Connor. Obviously on the hard tyres. He's on the fresher hard compound. But yeah, Rastus again. Reno loses it as well. I know tyre wear would be an issue here, but you can clearly see that none of these drivers are really struggling. We're on lap 8. Toro makes the move on Ruben. Ruben's cleaning it, but yeah, still ghosted. It's a real shame for Ruben. He was really bringing the fight between the top two. And guys, I'm afraid to say that it is a big mistake. Like Max being out at Monaco, it was going to bring the fight to Antonelli, but it's a real shame for Ruben. But Martin is on the back of Ruben. Martin's going to make the move. He's doing quite well, Martin. He qualified P7 today. He is going to look at the move. Julian, he's gone into the pit, so he now thinks that it's now time to pit. And if we're feeling that the pit window has just now opened, thought it would open maybe like 9. He's now decided to pit, so is Ruben, so yes, it definitely is. He is going to front wing damage, so that's why he's doing it, so I think Ruben has it as well. Martin is up to P4. Everyone already your horses, Scott has it left. Again, it's a real issue. Today, we're having a lot of disconnections. I think Baku, will be known as the disconnection country. It's causing a lot of issues with these drivers. And obviously, one race will not going to be an issue for maybe overall the championship, but should be got a lot of points. But it really is an issue for both the Williams drivers in Squirter and Ruben. Because now you can see Captain is going to be on the right on the back of Ruben. He is got it again. He's doing quite well. Julian is going to be 7, so he's doing really good. Captain's to move on Ruben. But Totti is, but he's doing quite well. He's about to be low. Julian makes the move on Bastas. There is no way fighting that from Bastas. Well done for him getting out of the way. But again, it's all about effort. It's all about racing this. You can hold up drivers. I've just pitted. You do see it a lot in real life, but there you go. Neil and Bradley have pitted. So they have responded to Julian pitting. Ruben has joined. That is good for him, but obviously he's now down into P11 when he was running in P2. But the AI has pitted for him. Still, it's a shame for him. Charlie comes out in front. Martin is P2. Maybe P2? That's going to be a good question for see if that will happen. Might not. Neil stays out in front. Bradley stays out in front as well. So Julian is going to do quite well on his outlap, but that will still have to look because Julian still has come across in the middle of the lap, and that is also going to be middle of that as well. Berta comes into the pits as well. Obviously, I think with him and the AI, he has pitted as well. So Totti is still in P8. Cross is on the back of his teammate. Obviously, Ridley has just pitted. And the McLaren's doing quite well again after one of them had to pit very early, which was Connor Cross. It's been pits. Man, is it Connor that I usually find struggle with, but Connor Cross is also struggling with. You can see he goes a little bit wide. Obviously, his front wing is perfectly fine, but him, Connor Cross, and so for that's the entire front wing. Again, that is commentator's curse for him. And that, I'm afraid, is now a full safety car. So that has really benefited Toro and Martin. Nilu, it's a shame for him, so is it for Bradley. But now Toro and Martin have got a free pit stop. Would we see Martin maybe in the commentary box? It is obviously too early to see. So not commentary box, interview box. Across pits will try through penalties, speeding under Virtual, so I think he's had enough for here. There you go, Toro pits. Martin, he just taking a lap. Herbert coming into the pits as well. Obviously, I think he's about 20 seconds to pit. I think he'll lose half of that under the safety car. Obviously, clearly is wrong, but yeah, he's had enough. Shame for Conocross. There you go, there comes Martin. Martin's going to come out P5 by the looks of it. But obviously, he's got the fresher tyres. But I think the real one is more Martin and Toro, because Toro is now up into P3. And now he can fight for the win against Bradley and Nilu. Again, Jotty is going into pits as well. He's going to P7. Ruben is now back into the fight. Captain going softs. Again, I think it's a bit of a ridiculous move to do on that turn, and I need to rescue it. Make some moves, but not the best for the vehicle driver. But I think it's still okay. Now, since we are now under safety car situation, it is time for promotions. So if you do like what you see, please drop please subscribe and like the video. Please feel free to do that. Also, if you do like to see what you do and think you can, Nilo is disqualified. No way. That is shaking things up. I go about to do the promotions. Bradley is now up into P1. Toro is up into P2. Julian is P3. Martin is P4 with a penalty as well. He's got 9 flags, so I think they might be a little bit of an issue here. Because obviously they're catching the safety car. But now they get to pass the safety car, which I'm a little bit confused on what's going on. I don't know how they're allowed to pass the safety car, or I thought the safety car was dragging up on turn 1. But that is a shame for me. I don't know what the hell is happening. We will find out. But I'm just honestly confused. But as I was saying, if you think you can beat those drivers, please follow the link on the Discord. And please put in a form that you can complete to compete with these drivers. But if that's not your thing and you want to join me in the commentary box, then please also you can do that as well. You can put in the steward as well. And for any of the admin stuff, like graphic designer, steward, and a video editor, you can't do any of these things. Please do follow that. Martin is retired. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but it seems like there is an issue and we are going to restart. So obviously there is an issue. As we will get to the lobby back underway. We are on other social medias as well. We are on Instagram and TikTok, so please drop us a follow on that as well. We do post fun things on there, like situations that can happen, commentary that I myself have commented on races like this, on funny moments that might happen. But also, it would also be on the pole position, who got that fastest lap. So please look on that on YouTube Shorts and on TikTok. So please drop us a follow on them as well. I think the Spanish lights are not doing quite well. The electricity is not doing well in Spain, so that would be another key thing as well, as Ruben is kind of questioned that as well. So As now Kevin will invite everyone else in. I don't know if we are doing a 35 or 25%. So we will wait for that now. I don't know if we're going to put the drivers back in the position they were when this happened, because it was a key thing here, because obviously Neely was obviously in the lead and he got the thing here, because I thought it was a bit weird, but the safety car was. Because it picks him up after turn 1. But obviously his back lead is a bit weird, but again, there's issues at Baku, and I have a feeling that we might not race here for a while, because it seems like F1 26 and Baku just not mixed it well together. Looking forward to the safety car restart, but again, we will wait for all the drivers. Yeah, safety car glitch. I thought it might possibly be. It was a bit strange. I do not know what to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. I don't. Because obviously now we're above 25 and 35, so they'll pit either again. Again, I'm not too sure on the laps, on how many laps they will have to do. 20, I think it's still 20, it's 26? I think it would be a full session, I think. So we're still doing a short qualifying, so let's look by the looks of it. I think we might do qualifying again. No, I didn't think we were. I think, yeah, so Kevin will sort the grid out. So that will be on, I'm assuming, on. So we will have 13 laps, so that will be great for us. A 13 lap shoot out. But, yeah. I think. So obviously, Neely, I think, will start in front, but then again, I don't know if we are going to use it when. So I don't know if people who have retired and they're going to come back, or I don't know if we're going to do it from when the safety car glitch happened. Obviously, it's going to shape a lot of things. I think Martin was up into P4 or P5. With lap 11. So we are going to do it from lap 11, so we'll have a grid for that. Apologies for the issues, ladies and gentlemen. Just seems like EA can't manage their game well when it comes to multiplayer services, but it's an issue that we take as a racing league, so please bear with. And again, we will get the good old racing back underway soon. Obviously, the penalties that did occur on the safety flag with Martin. There what happened, a disqualification of Neely. That will not happen, so Neely will stay up in front. I think it's good news for him, because obviously it was a safety car glitch. Would usually talk about the food around Azerbaijan, but again, I don't know. So I'm gonna do a quick Google, ladies and gentlemen, and see the famous dish of Baku. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Azerbaijan staples. Got pilaf. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. I think it's pilaf. Well, considered the national dish. With fragrant saffron infused rich rice. Ooh, sounds lovely. Yeah, there you go. I think Taro, I think was in P3. I think Bradley might have been in P2 or something like that. I'm not exactly too sure because I can't run it back stream. But there you go. As you can see, Julian was up in front, followed by Bradley and then Julian, then Toro and Martin, then Totti. So he's going to have an improvement as well. Double 0 is in P7, followed by Abu in P8, Captain in P9, Fastas in P10. We do have 2 drivers who won't make it. That'll be Squirt and Ruben. It's really such a shame for them. They keep having issues. So it's a shame to lose those 2, especially Ruben. He was going to have an interesting fight with the top 2, but obviously. But he's having issues, so it's a shame to lose him. It's also a shame to lose Squatter as well. I don't know how many we'll have left, but it is a real shame for them. But I think we might have 10, maybe 11 drivers. All I know is the top 4. Really on the top 5, which I think that is correct. Totti, I don't know where he is. Let's... The way I broke up the drivers, because I still don't know who exactly. How many drivers we still got left? So I don't know if we have got 10 now. Obviously, we did start off with 16, and I think the numbers have now dropped to 10. Because obviously, we did have 2 retirements, so we might have 12, I think, on the restart of this section. But thank you for the 7 of you who have tuned in for today's race. Again, I apologize for the issues that we have faced, but it is EA for you in the F1 game, so I will apologize for this. And as we do right part of this to start out, if any of you do have questions to ask me, I will answer them in chat, or if you are on the Discord channel, please put that in